Okay, hello. This is Timothy Alec, and I'm going to demo cell shading for graphics taught by Dr. Sanders. I work with Gabrion. Wait, no, sorry, different class. I work with Phineas Mina and Daryl Rueda on this. So the fixes we did to the render outline function overall, we calculated the faces and the center of each face to create a new direction vector. So this is all handled down here. And then we calculate the dot product of them so we can indicate whether they are within our threshold of closest to 90 degrees. And then outlines are only drawn if the dot product is less than that threshold. And if I go ahead and run our file, it should output our cell shading. Down here, as you can see, we have a silhouette, and we have these little gaps here because the polygons, the outlines only outlining the polygons, so there's some gaps in between some of the outlines. But if I go ahead and go into my code here, what I did was I was the one who set the thickness of the outline. So I had to mess around with the parameters, see what looked nice. Sometimes if you set it too thick, it wouldn't look right, or too thin, you wouldn't even see it at all. So I did that. And then down here, I set up the camera position. So we had to create a new camera position object to to create an instant of the object for the center of the sphere. And then we create a new face normal, which computes the normal vector for the current face. And then if normal equals null, is continue means that you skip the rendering for this face if it can't be calculated. So making sure that only valid faces are processed, just some error checking. And then I also created the center of the face calculation. And this was already in the textbook code. It's a loop, which sums the coordinates of all the three vertices down here. So we loop through each of the three edges to create a vertex model given the index. And then we create the center positions for the vertexes, and then they take those and they average it, and then they calculate the direction, and then they do all of that. But my contribution was basically calculating the v direction and the dot product, and not the dot product, just the vertexes for the center of the faces, and messing around with the outline thickness. Thank you.